my business 24 years ago, actually, and I had rented a place downtown on Limestone for, I don't know, 8 or 9 years, and we were growing, and we needed a lot bigger space, and any growing business needs cash to grow, and so I needed something cheap because we were continuing to put money back in the business, and but I also wanted a good location that Delaware Avenue is near downtown, it's near UK, it's near the interstates, because we, you know, catering, we go all over the place. And it was cheap, at least it was 15 years ago, and it was 1996 in the winter. I can remember standing in the parking lot in the snow, and this building was pretty much a warehouse, so I had a blank slate. That was good. I looked at another building just a few doors down, and there were bullet holes in the front door of that building, and that was a little intimidating, but the price was right, and the location was good, and so I bit the bullet and did it. It was terrifying. Well, to purchase property and then to have to build a whole kitchen and outfit it, but gosh, it was the right move. Years later, a man came by, stopped in one day, and he was looking at moving a business into one of the buildings on the street, and he kind of paused for a minute after talking to us, and he said, do you have an alarm system? And he was talking about the safety. Is it safe? And he said, so I guess you have an alarm system. I said, no, we have angels. And he looked at me like, you are insane, lady. And in fact, we do now have an alarm system. So it's been a great place. Yeah. We have, it's great in terms of the traffic and the visibility. When we moved here, I couldn't afford to have a nice sign out front, and I did paint the building because it needed to be painted, and I was trying to explain to somebody where we were, and I said, well, we don't have a sign yet. And this other person said, well, if you got a pink building on Delaware Avenue, you really don't need a sign. So we did eventually get a sign.
There's no doubt. You know exactly where your place
Yeah,
is.
that's right. It kind of glows even on overcast days. Well, there's obviously some residential and small homes, and then it's very industrial. There was Baker Iron and Metal, of course Clay Ingalls, and those were kind of the big chunks of businesses back then. There was the wholesale florist. It seems to have, in the last 15 years, we've got a lot more retail over here, and it's kind of caught on. And I don't know exactly when that happened, but you know, it's a great location. It really is pretty centrally. Let me just say that part of what we bring to the neighborhood is really good smells. When our hood is on and all of this, all of what we're cooking is being exhausted into the neighborhood, we compete a little bit with the Jif peanut butter plant, but
no competition.
You know, I perhaps that's what attracted people to this area, was the smell of something really wonderful cooking. I ran into Esther one night at a restaurant, and we started talking, and she told me about what she's doing on Delaware Avenue. She asked if I was still on Delaware, and I was, and I was pretty bowled over by her her willingness to invest so much financially, and just her time and energy, really her heart, into this project. And she asked really asked a very simple thing: would you feed our workers? And I said I would be delighted to. And it's I really feel like it's such a small thing. I do think that food is one of the ways we build community. I mean, we sit down around a table, we sit in circles and commune together. And so it's always been, to me, one of the ways that we create joy and share ourselves. Years ago, I worked with Mac, who owns Elmwood Stock Farm. He was at Kentucky State University, and I think it was when we'd given up tobacco subsidies and we were trying to get farmers and chefs, trying to get farmers to start growing more vegetables. Matt called me and said, would you come over here to Kentucky State, and we're going to put you in touch with a lot of farmers to get some things, and then I want you to make a wonderful meal. So from a long time ago, we have been interested in and involved with farmers around the state. And so to us, it's just been a very natural thing to use local products. My mother was kind of a hippie wannabe, and we had an organic vegetable garden in our backyard when I was a kid. She subscribed to organic gardening, and so I guess I've kind of been around it a long time.
Comes naturally.
Yeah. But we have a number of farmers that come to us now because we buy so much, it's too difficult to go down to the farmer's market, and we can't get our van in there. So we have a number of farmers that come to us, and there's just a real network of farmers and chefs.
Hi there, I'm Deborah Hensley with Deborah Hensley Social Stimulus, and do we ever have a great event for you on January the 21st at 5:30. We're super excited about having one of the trendsetters of Lexington to be with us, Harriet Dupree with Dupree Catering, and we're looking forward to you coming, and Harriet, we're looking forward to having more conversations with you and introducing you to, I can't imagine there being
more
someone in the community.
And more food.
There you go.
How about that?
There you go.
Yeah.
If there's anybody that does not know Harriet Dupree, you're going to get to know her. But in the meantime, we are honored that she's going to be a part of our program on the 21st. So
we're looking forward to it. Thank you, Deborah.